it is then, round 20 of 20 here in Valencia. The lights go out and away we go. It's a good start from Jack Miller on the inside down towards turn one, and for Alex Rins on the Suzuki. Where's that come from? Always such great launchers. Bagnaia, who's also going to come through on the inside. Oh, it's going to get tight in turn one, but Bagnaia's made a fantastic start to the race. So much so, well, no, actually Quartararo has fought back well around the outside in turn one, and now it's Quartararo just ahead of Bagnaia on track, with Rins leading the race.
Yeah, Bagnaia got a great start, and actually he did pass Fabio Quartararo into turn one, but then Quartararo went round the outside, tried to pass Marc Marquez. He's now slotted in behind him.
So Rins leads the way. The Suzuki always a great launch off the line. It's Martin in second place, and Marquez makes his first move. He's had excellent pace all weekend. Miller tries to cut back on the inside of the man who won the World Championship last in 2019. There is Quartararo ahead of Bagnaia. Again, Marquez does fight back. Oh! Quartararo picks up Miller.
He said he was going to be aggressive. There wasn't even a gap there. He rode right through Jack Miller.
Wow. Miller was sat up in turn by Marc Marquez, and Quartararo has got to be aggressive soon. He's got to get through if he can. Otherwise, we'll have that old problem of the front tyre pressures going up on his bike. Behind Miller, Bagnaia is right there. He's made an excellent start. Full credit to Bagnaia how he started this one, because he was aggressive in turn one.
Very
and
aggressive.
He's held on to sixth place.
He absolutely did. He got a good start, aggressive into turn one, and he will now be a lot calmer. The end of the first lap was always going to be difficult for him.
Look at this. You can see Quartararo there, and Bagnaia will now be behind him again, because Miller is just going to ease past. Whoa, Miller's wide in turn one, and Quartararo slots back.
Did you see the front of that Yamaha? Yeah, I was going to say he's run off the track. The front of Fabio's Yamaha there into turn one was all over the place.
Oh, and Miller now picks up Quartararo. Oh, and that's Bagnaia and Quartararo have touched. One of the wings has gone, or knee sliders from Fabio Quartararo's bike. Oh, wow, and here he comes in turn four. They are scrapping for this.
The gloves are off, 100%. This is what Fabio said he was going to do.
Quartararo does not want to relinquish this crown, and he's going to come back at Angel Nieto corner. Quartararo back in front of Bagnaia. This is not what Bagnaia wanted. He didn't want it to go down to a scrap, but he's willing to accept the challenge. The gauntlet's down. He goes through again, and Quartararo back at turn 8. What a brilliant opening to this Valencian Grand Prix between the two title hopefuls.
And this is the best thing that can happen for Bagnaia. It might sound strange, but the leaders are pulling away. Fabio Quartararo has to win this race.
What heart from Quartararo, but what bravery from Bagnaia. Marini sat up behind him. Bagnaia there in sixth place in this race. Remember, if Quartararo doesn't win the race, the championship is done. And so that's why if Bagnaia can just manage it here.
Yeah,
here we go. Again for Fabio Quartararo, but there's every chance that he's going to run wide in the Angel Nieto corner, and Bagnaia does pull it round for him. Oh, from Quartararo, so brave. Now he's bobbling as they go through the fans' corner at turn 7, and he's going to stay in front. Bagnaia looks a little bit deep as Miller comes through on Marc Marquez. He's going to run wide surely there in turn 1, or has he just put it in the right part of the corner? Miller comes across to defend from Marquez. Marquez wanted to go through on the inside. Oh, that's fantastic from Miller. Still, Rins leads this race.
Past him.
He's finally got through as Brad Binder into turn 2. There won't be too much panic, I wouldn't have thought, from Pecco Bagnaia. Oh! Down has gone Marc Marquez, down towards turn 8. He's been exhausted this weekend, and that moves Quartararo up a spot. He comes through now on Bagnaia. Binder wants a piece of the podium trophy. Oh, and Binder does pull out of that. I tell you what, on another day, Brad Binder would have stuffed that up the inside of Fabio Quartararo. He's going to level him down towards turn 2. I mean, he sent a telegram then, hasn't he, to Fabio Quartararo to let him know that he's there, and he goes through into 4th. Binder fancies the victory here.
Fancies the win here.
Whew. Cheers, mate. Oh, as Bastianini comes through now on Bagnaia. He's almost sat up there as if to say, I don't even want to be involved in this.
Yeah. He's positioning himself. He's thinking about it.
He's going to get past.
Jack's going to try and cut back. No. Yes.
He is. But I think Binder might have got enough drive out of there. Yes, he has. Oh, someone's gone down. Is it
Fabio,
I think it's Miller. I think it's Miller.
Oh, it is.
For a moment, I thought he was Bagnaia. But Jack Miller's last ride with Ducati ends in the gravel.
So here he goes.
Here he comes, and he is going to go through, and it's a hard one but fair one from Binder through turn 4. Now he sets about Alex Rins. Gap over the line, Rins to Binder, 0.6 of a second.
And it's last lap for Suzuki. All Rins has to do now is nothing silly. If he can do a similar lap time to his last lap, there is no way Binder can find 0.6 of a second.
Last lap time for Bagnaia as well to become this year's MotoGP World Champion. That looks safe. Whatever happens here, whatever happens further up in this race, because Rins and Binder and Martin are all ahead of Fabio Quartararo. Quartararo's there, you know. He is 1.5 seconds behind Rins, but it's not going to be enough. So as we watch Pecco Bagnaia on his final lap of the season, final lap of the year to clinch the title, who will clinch the trophy here? And Rins is going all out himself to hang on to the lead. Binder is closing all the time. I just saw him there in turn 8, making up meters on the Suzuki in front of him. This is 13 seconds back that we're watching the new world champion just ride around for the final time this year. At the front, Brad Binder's closed the gap to 0.4 of a second. But I think Alex Rins may well be able to hang on here as Bagnaia comes out of turn 11 with Frankie Morbidelli in behind him. Morbidelli, I thought he was going to have a go through there in turn 12. Yeah, he did. Alex Rins to the line in Suzuki's last race. What a way to sign off for Suzuki. Brad Binder is second. Martin is third, and in 4th place Quartararo, which means that in 2022 Francesco Pecco Bagnaia is your world champion in MotoGP. What a year for Bagnaia, what a year for Ducati. They take the title for the first time in 15 years, the first Italian since Valentino Rossi, the first Italian on an Italian bike since the legend that is Giacomo Agostini 50 years ago. Bagnaia has done it.
I mean, it was never in doubt. Well, that was incredible. I bet those 27 laps felt like 270. He did, though, what he needed to do. There was a bit of argy-bargy early on. He got through that. Him and Quartararo went at it. But I tell you what, he stayed calm. Brought the bike home in 9th place. That's enough to be world champion, and he's had a fantastic season. Let's not forget, he came back from a 91-point deficit at the midpoint of this season.
Not only is he the world champion, but he's done it on the Ducati, on the red bike. There's tears for Carola, tears for Demizia, and tears for Bagnaia, your MotoGP world champion in 2022. Thoroughly deserved in the end. Won more races than anyone, more podiums than anyone, Neil. Led more laps than anyone, more pole positions than anyone. Horrible start to the year, but there's no doubting, he deserved to win.